Hey, yo, what is good, everybody? I welcome you to another episode of Analogies to Save Your Life. As you know, it is another great day to have a great day, a beautiful day, rain, sunshine, whatever the case may be. It is indeed a beautiful day. I am your esteemed host, the one and only Jaden Boards, ready to get down to the nitty gritty. Y'all know how we get into it. I'm talking, we're changing some mindsets and opening the doors to new perspectives. Why? Say it with me now. Because new perspectives change lives. Y'all heard me? All right, now, y'all, let's get into it. Today's analogy is titled Hercules. And I'm sure most of us have seen the movie. If you haven't, I'll give you a quick 30-second little overview. All right? Hercules, son of Zeus, he's in the clouds. Something happens. He's mortal-ish. Still got his strength. Tries to become a hero. Wants to join his daddy. To be back in, with the gods. Okay? During that, though, we pretty much follow his entire journey from infancy all the way up to true hero. Okay? Great things. I'm telling you, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend. It's freaking fantastic. But the great thing that I love about Hercules is how relevant it is to just life in general, to our lives in general, right? Because, I mean, if you think about it, you are the hero of your own journey. Let me try to break it down a little bit. So, as we go along our journey, we are going to go through good, bad, ugly, left, right, up, down. Like it's going to be a whole catastrophic mess. There's going to be beauty within that regardless, though. Do you see what I'm saying? And the thing that we fear a lot is the trial and error. Because it's like, all right, I want to try this. Let me go for it. But it's the fear of it failing that typically stops us from doing it. So when you kind of sit with that and you're like, okay, how can I shift my thought process within that? Because if you think about it too, I'm going to throw another layer on this actually. Because when you're going through your life, when you're going through your journey, there are going to be times when you're going to have loss of enthusiasm. I mean, I have been in situations where I've been down bad, and I'm sure we've all been there to where we are just down bad, whether it's honestly anything. It doesn't even have to be a thing. It's just literally anything. You're kind of down bad. But I'm going to circle back to Hercules because he suffered to a degree, imposter syndrome. And you're probably wondering, okay, where is that even coming from? It's kind of a left field comment. I'll explain. Because he, during his journey, the whole precipice of the whole story here is that in order for him to go back to the gods, to go back with his mom and dad, with the gods in Olympus, was for him to be able to be a true hero. To him, true hero was like, all right, you want me to do the damsel in distress, you want me to save towns and cities, you want me to make sure that, if big monsters show up, big man shows up, we're in there just like swimwear type of situation, right? And during his whole journey, he sucked out Philoctetes. He was like, all right, bro, I need training. I need someone to help me out. And it's similar with us. When we're going through life, we have mentors, we have friends, we got family, we got, people that we just see in passing even sometimes. But there are people that help us along our journey to get us where we want to be. But it's just a matter of how we see what we're going for, the advice that we're getting at that time. Because he was like, all right, true hero, what is that? Philoctetes says, oh yeah, damsel in distress, this, that, and the third. He's like, all right, bet, let's do that. So then here's the training. He's doing his thing, which is great because he's making it happen. He's doing the things. But the thing is that the goals weren't a straightforward and quick type of fashion. Like we're talking years that he was prepping. And regardless of if the true hero he was going for at the time he knew or not, that doesn't make the work any less valid. Doesn't make that work any less successful. See what I'm saying? It literally took him really shifting his perspective for him to understand what a true hero is. But if you want something right then and there, it's just like that's not how life works. You have to work for what you want, but you can work with, as I said before, no loss of enthusiasm, because you don't even think about it as working. You think about it as learning, as growing, as evolving. Like every time something doesn't work out in your favor, it's like, yo, I just learned something. And there's nothing wrong with embodying, embracing the disappointment, the frustration, the anxiety, like having those moments of those emotions, super natural. It's super natural. And it's honestly better that you do that versus if you don't, because then if you don't, you're bottling and walling all that up. And something else, you could drop a pen and then it just poof, there, top off the lip, bam, bam, it's gone. It's gone. So, I mean, you want to make sure to express yourself in a healthy way and make sure that you're feeling those feelings that you need to feel, because those feelings are worth feeling. I mean, I don't even know how else to say it. And also, too, you want, how do I want to say this? You could have it to where you're in a different environment even. So let's fast forward a little bit past the training. So okay, we got that. But if you were in a space where you were in a different environment, but you were getting exactly what you wanted at the time, but your thoughts stayed the exact same. I mean, nothing really is gonna change at that point, right? And if we're just keeping it a buck here, your discernment really does make all the difference with the knowledge of the journey itself. So like, as going back to Hercules here, like had he known, not even say that. When he found out what it meant to be a true hero, the way that he moved moving forward was completely different, because the knowledge came about like, that okay. This is what we're talking about. So we have moments like that all the time. There are moments where when you say, "Oh, I had a feeling that was going to happen," or "Ooh, I thought this was." Oh yeah, see, and it's like, bro, you literally know, you literally know, you're using your discernment internally, but not letting that reflect on the external. So then your cycles and patterns continue, and you're wondering, why does this keep happening to me? Because you keep allowing it to do so. And I mean that coming from a place of love, y'all. I'm speaking from experience myself. But breaking out of that is the challenge. But I'm telling you, it is one of the biggest, best things that you could do for yourself, because at the end of the day, you are the only one on your journey. You are the only hero of your journey. But you have to allow yourself to be the hero and trust that what you're doing is what you need to be doing. And know and have faith that if it's not what you need to be doing, that you will get the guidance that you need to redirect, because internally you know exactly what needs to happen. But all of your experiences are necessary. Your journey, your training, everything that you're doing is necessary to get you where you need to be. I mean, that's just exactly what it is. You have to allow yourself to trust yourself. Have trust that, yes, I'm training, I'm literally getting ready to be the true hero that I know that I deserve, that I'm meant to be. And that within itself is power, because you're always moving with intention of your higher self. You're always moving with intention of the you that you literally always visualize every single day. That visualization is not for nothing. Like, it wouldn't be there if you weren't the one that was going to be making it happen. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't meant for you. This isn't like I'm my head's in the clouds, I'm just dreaming. No, bro. No. No, 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 no. Your heads aren't in the clouds. Your head is actually exactly where it needs to be. Like, thinking outside of everything here. Thinking outside of your own head. Thinking with your soul, because you know what you're meant to be. You know who you're meant to be. You know what you're meant to do. You are the true hero. And that also comes with not allowing people to have access to you that aren't meant to have access to you. So those who you're going on your journey and they're, quote, training you in this sense, you got to be able to use your discernment to understand, okay, I learned what I needed to learn, or this isn't exactly what I needed it to be, and learn how to move forward. You can cut ties without being, a D-bag about it. You're able to push forward in a way that's like, I appreciate the time that we spent together. I appreciate this, that, and the third. But at this point, what I need doesn't align with what you're providing. Even if you guys have talked about it, whatever the case may be, guys, whatever the case may be, it's just a simple fact of being able to recognize when what you need, deserve, want at that time in your life, being able to adjust accordingly, but have faith in yourself that what you are feeling is valid. You're not crazy. You wouldn't be feeling that way if it wasn't the case. But you second guess yourself. You doubt yourself. You end up getting all these other convoluted thoughts going on, and then when it comes down to making a decision, you have zero faith in yourself, zero trust in yourself. And then it just goes back to that whole cycle is happening all over again. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm saying all that to say this is that everything that happens on your journey, regardless because we are never going to know right up front. We know, but sometimes we just don't know that we know because the experiences necessary to get us to know have to happen. And once those do happen, then you're locked in. You're ready for what needs to happen. But it really boils down to getting down to the nervous system, letting your full body, mind, soul embody everything great about you because you are a true hero. You are the true hero of your own journey. And the best part about it is that everything's going to be for your greater good. Everything is going to work out for you the way that it's meant to. And you have to believe that with everything that you have in you. You have to believe that because the true hero will reveal itself throughout the journey. Because you, like I said, you know what you know. You just got to let the journey reveal what you know as you embody, embrace, and take in every single thing that you need to and make sure that you're being treated accordingly. You set those boundaries. You pick the trainers. You know what I'm saying? Like you align yourself with people who align with what you want in life because you are deserving of that. Okay. Woo! Woo! I need a fan because that was a lot. That was a lot. But that was y'all know it though. Y'all know I'll tell you a lot of things, but I will never ever tell y'all a lie. Come on now. Come on now. And I really want y'all to remember every single day I'm gonna always say this that you deserve to be valued, appreciated, and loved, and most of all, you deserve everything in this world. You really do. And you are deserving of that. Know that. I really hope y'all enjoyed today's analogy. And after listening today, have at least shifted the perspective, opened a couple little doors, even if you're just peeking around the corner. Hey, we gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? But as always, have an amazing, amazing day, y'all, and continue to be you.